Hello YouTube, it's Samore64 back with another video. Today I'm gonna be reviewing the Gosei Great Megazord from Power Rangers Megaforce. So here it is, and I have no box, so I can't take a look at that. But anyway, let's first take a look at the cards it comes with. Now all the Zords and Megazords come with two cards. So the first card we get is this card, and it's basically the same type of card as the finishing card that we get in the Japanese version. So, well, except it has these and it's bigger, I think. Oh, I'm gonna get that card out. Yeah, these are a bit smaller than the American versions. So yeah, here's that. It's just a bit smaller. So yeah, and it doesn't. The Japanese version doesn't have these, and everything is in Japanese. So yeah. Anyway, so there's that card. And the next card is this one, the Gosei Great Grand Megazord, when it's actually ground. I'm gonna call it ground, so when I review this. So anyway, so yeah, there's those. And also the back just has the that. So anyway, let's get out our Gosei Morpher and see what these see what the sounds are. Victory charge cuddle. Cancel.
Victory charge.
Yeah, having some fun. I'm having some fun with that part. So anyway, there's that. Next we have the this card. So yeah. Cancel. Yep.
Summon Megazord.
Okay, so there's that. Now let's get our phone here and see what the app has to say. Oh, wrong app. Okay, got it out. Okay, got that. So yeah, has that. Let me get rid of this stupid ad. Hold on. Luckily, we only have to do 2 of these. Okay, I crashed for some reason. Okay, got back out. Okay, got that. Okay, there's that video. Now getting rid of this ad. Okay, we're basically done with the cards, so I will get those out of the way. So anyway, let's take a look at the Zords. First we'll take a look at Pink's. So here's the Phoenix. very small compared to the Japanese version, because that one's huge compared to this. So yeah. Now here's the header. The header has wheels, and also in the American version, these are called Zords, and these are Megazords. So yeah. Anyway, now one thing is I would like to note is the wings could fold up to here. The Japanese can't do that, but I like to be show accurate and keep the wings like that. So yeah. So anyway, now there isn't as much detail as the Japanese version. Hold on, I'll I'm gonna come, go grab that and show you guys. Here's the Japanese. Well, this is the Japanese. This is the American. You can probably tell because of the white header port there, and it's smaller. So yeah. Anyway, not a whole lot of detail on the American version. So yeah. Anyway, moving that out of the way. Now, one thing is that I'd like to know is that all the headers, I'm gonna call them, for the sake of this video, their mouths do not open. All the mouths on the Japanese version open, but all the headers have wheels. So, yeah. Anyway. Next, let's take a look at the Tiger Zord. So, here it is. So yeah, mouth doesn't open. So yeah, and also the header ports aren't colored black except for the snake. So yeah, now let's get the Tiger Zord in here, and I will show you guys that. I'm first gonna get everyone into their Zord forms. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's bring the Tiger Zord in. Well, both Tiger Zords in. As you can see, not a whole lot of detail on the American version. So, yeah. So, yeah. And also, this doesn't really show very good on camera, but the Japanese version's yellow is a much darker shade than the American version's. Doesn't really show too well on my screen. So I'm not sure how this will turn out on the video. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Let's next take a look at the Shark Zord. So here's that. Again, mouth doesn't open. And not a whole lot of detail. And it's smaller. Next, let's bring in the Japanese version. So, yeah, it's much bigger in size, and the shading of blue is much darker. And the header port is black. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Next, let's take a look at the snake. First off, none of the windows are painted. So that's a bummer. Second, it doesn't swivel. It's perfectly straight. Of course you can always just do that, but still doesn't really work too good. But one thing is the header ports are black, so that's accurate. So yeah, the mouth doesn't open, so yeah. Next, let's bring in the Japanese version. So yeah, much longer, bigger, much more detail, and other stuff. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that's... Oh yeah, and also the Japanese version slithers, like I mentioned in my last review. So yeah. Anyway, next, let's take a look at the dragon. So, here it is. Not much detail. One thing is, one thing that I don't like about this detail on the dragon is it goes, well, this line goes red, 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 gold, red, 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 all the way. The only gold is this small stripe. So yeah. But the Japanese version has gold all over. Well, has the gold on that stripe. Another thing to mention is the wings can fold out, well, fold back like this. So, yeah. Next thing I'd like to mention, this doesn't flick open, revealing the head. Well, where's the head? You may be asking. Well, it's right there, and it's butt. So it's literally a butt head. Get it? Butt head. So yeah. But anyway, to basically get out, you just gotta fold the tail out like that. But so anyway. And also, I'd like to mention the neck pushes in, which I do kind of like, but one thing is you basically just take off the tail and that is the sword. What I would have liked to seen is the neck folding in and like it connecting to the tail and it getting removed. But no, they didn't do that. So anyway, yeah, that's basically it. Now one thing is, this is Zord, well, a Zord builder system. So I will talk about that in a minute when we get this combined. So anyway, let's get this combined, shall we? What you want to do is, I'm gonna do this show accurate. You basically want to do the same thing that you did in the Gosei, well, it did with Gosei Grape. Fold this like that. I'm gonna connect them like that. And also it is a Zord builder system. So yeah. The mouse can't open, so you can't really do that. So you just have to skip to raising that up. Next you want to have the dragon fly in and this. Well, first off, this is a Zord builder port, so is that part. So he can't really slide. He has to like go land on top of that and then plug in like so. Anyway, raising. Okay, actually I'm gonna get my other box. Hold on. So yeah, next you want to take the tail off, push the neck in, like so. Next you want to take the phoenix, fold the wings in, then take the shark, fold this back fin, like so. Then put them in the arms. Then you want to take the head out like so, like that. And yeah, so it's a header port. So yeah, and then place it right on top. So yeah. Anyway, so that's basically it. And yes, you do put the sword in right there. So yeah. There it is. Now, one thing is I am gonna talk while I put the Japanese version together so I could compare these. So anyway, this is very thin and it's not really, well, there are some changes to the American version that the Japanese version didn't have. There are some that I don't like. Well, some things about this that I don't like the head being removed, like so. I would rather have it be flipped, like the Japanese version. So yeah. And also, these, well, the wings don't fold down, well, fold down and up like the Japanese version did. Next thing that I don't like, all the header ports aren't painted black. So, yeah. Next thing that I don't like, there is no storage for the sword like there was in the Japanese version. And I'll show you that in a minute. The Japanese version had you plugging in the sword like that, but you can't do that. So you either have to have him holding the sword or just taking it off. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of bad. But there are some good things about this, like you can fold in the wings like that. So yeah. Oh yeah, another thing that I don't like, when you move it, sometimes when you move the arms, actually when you move the wings, the arms move with it. So yeah, that's something I don't like. When you move the wings on the Japanese version, the arms don't move. So yeah, that's a little bad. So anyway, I'm gonna bring in the Japanese version so you could see what it looks like. Now, these are almost the exact same height. the Japanese version is just a hair taller. So yeah. Anyway, on the Japanese version, you could flip the head open like that. Next thing, when you move the wings, the arms don't move. There's storage for the sword, like right here. One thing is, the dragon can slide in and out, like it does on the show. On out. All the header ports are painted black. The sword is the correct size. And the handle is in the correct place. Yeah, I can't remember what I complained about. Well, for the rest of this video. Well, of this guy. So yeah. Oh yeah. These wings. They can fold. So yeah. That's basically it. So, anyway. Taking them off. That's basically it. Now, he does have Zord builder functionality. Hold on, let me get some limbs here. I think I'm gonna just use Gojin, well, the American version, that is. But even though I haven't reviewed them, which I will, I'm still gonna use them. I could have grabbed stuff from the samurai line, but I already have them in the Samurai Megazord. So anyway, you could basically just do that and put these ones in like so. So yeah. You basically do a lot of combinations here, which I am not gonna show. If you have a lot of things from the Zord builder line, you can do a lot of things with this guy. And also there is something that I forgot to show off that Gosei, well, the Japanese version can do with Shinkano. Okay, grabbing Gosei Great. I'm taking these arms off. I'm grabbing Shinkano's arms. I know I'm doing him in this video, but I forgot to do it. Yeah, he could do this. He could legitimately do this. And by the way, this is all coincidence. Bandai did not actually mean to actually do that, but they did. So, yeah. And also, they've actually been doing that with a lot of the Japanese stuff, but it is all completely accident. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into the final thoughts. Okay, now for the final thoughts. I say Gosei Great is pretty good, I guess. He's a great alternative if you can't get, the Japanese version. So, yeah. Even though I have been a bit nitpicky in this video, it's still a great alternative, and it's very cheap. Cheaper than what I got the Japanese version for. It was like $145 I paid for. Well, actually my mom paid for him. I don't know, I can't remember. It was like years ago. So, yeah. Anyway, so, yeah. So, yeah. If you could find them, I say pick them up if you could get it for a cheap price and you don't want to spend too much money on Gosei, well, the Japanese version. So, yeah, I say that's basically it. Join me next time when I'm gonna be reviewing the C Brothers from the same show. So yeah, that's basically it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.